So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Robertson. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's well positioned here. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Basten. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Nedved.
That's good play from him.
Nedved. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan! Gattuso.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Vieira. Pass is just off target. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Gattuso. Good purposeful running this. In by Hullet. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vietnam with another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Thuram gets it clear. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Nedved. And he skips past his man. That's the keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Good take, and Luis Suarez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Thuram. Vieira. Araujo. Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Hullet. Szoboszlai receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed. And it's Gattuso. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Pass somewhat off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Aims beyond the defence. Hullet plays it. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Gattuso. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Lewis. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a sharp pass. Rui Costa. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's free, he has got space. In by Hullet. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Toure attempts a and that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. And this is Van Basten. And it's Yaya Toure. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Looking for a runner. Hullet is in a really good position out wide. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Szoboszlai. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. And that's a good ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Robertson being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nedved. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Gullit. Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Yaya Toure. A good play on the left-hand side here. He's found the way through. Gattuso's cross. 75 minutes played.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the counter is on. Vieira. Vieira. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gullit. Gullit! He should have put that one away.
Gullit has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance, surely! Vieira. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Van Basten. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Basten. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Soboslai. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez. Suarez on a strong run down the right. Otto tries a cross. Thuram attempts a clearance. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, well played.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And it's Figo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Can he get it through? That's a good ball. Good read, needed to be. Odo. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Vieira. Van Basten, spread out to the left, looking for the run. It's going to be another throw. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Ibrahimovic. Oh, they can break here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found some space. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved! Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Nedved. Opts to play it back. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ibrahimovic has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Otto. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hullet could move up a gear here. Now it's Van Basten. Well timed, excellent interception. Thuram. Now Otto. And it's Van Basten. Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Basten. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
here's
time.
Suarez. We are into overtime. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Yaya Toure played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nedved is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Luis Suarez! It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Chance here to counter. And it's Otto. And here's Van Basten. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Hullet! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hullet was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Great ball, and he's... Hullet! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now he's off and running. And he's had it nicked away. And still we await the first breakthrough. That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. And here's Hullet. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Knocks it into space. Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Looking for a runner. Hullet picks it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. Big chance! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
7,
So the first goal of the game.
17.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter.
Number
The
8.
desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping
Number
away.
25.
Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very
On the
impressive.
field, Number 11.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 10.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Number 6. Rui Costa.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rooney is offering a right smile there.
Vietnam have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming...
And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, this feels like a... Nedved! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Van Basten, foot in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Van Basten! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dink through. He's found a way. It's Ibrahimovic!
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Otto. Oh, there's a probing ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yaya Toure engages and forces him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it...
Decent chance! Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Van Basten might just make this. And now the breakaway. And it's Nedved. Gattuso. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That ball looks a good one, and he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Yaya Toure. Hullet for Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hullet. Nedved. Robertson.
There will be one
Spread it left.
time.
It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Now he's off and running. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. And it's Hullet. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. And the counter is on. Gattuso. And it's Otto. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Hullet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hullet, and he's picked it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Szoboszlai. Now it's Yaya Toure. And that could set him on his way. Van Basten finds himself offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ibrahimovic, number 25.
Vieira does really well to win the ball
number
there.
8, Nedved. Number 7, Suarez. Coming on the field,
Robertson is
number
being
11,
harried and hassled.
Darwin
Well, they
Núñez.
seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process,
Number
Peter.
6, Rui Costa.
It is clear to
Number
see
10,
that he is not at all
Rooney.
happy with that.
Substitution
Clearly
in
is
progress.
miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're back on the ball again. Into the last quarter of an hour. He's got away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Griezmann. Now it's Szoboszlai. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Rooney. That's a cute ball. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. Vieira. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. And here's Núñez. Tries to play it through. Rui Costa gets into it. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Searching pass he's played there. Played in by Robertson. Rijkaard gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Griezmann. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Taken back almost at once. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Rooney. Rooney driving forwards and claimed it back swiftly. And this is... There's the shot! Referee has just said play on. Rooney touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Shot at goal! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Khan clears. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
Griezmann! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough. And he shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Otto looking to run onto it. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Gullit is onto it in a flash. And it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. Figo. Now that looks a cracking ball. Bullish header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nedved, good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's in on goal. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Suarez. Suarez, can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! Thuram gets good distance on it. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Luis Suarez. Driving through the middle. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Figo tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yaya Toure. Gnabry. Gnabry running with the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Nedved. And it's Figo. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Luis Suarez with the cross. And he's cut it out. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Played out towards the right wing. Delivers with terrific header. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He refuses to take the bait. And here's Suarez. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Griezmann. Gnabry. Very nicely done. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Suarez. Luis, decent shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard. Nedved. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, they've got it again. Bullet. And it's Otto. Now Gattuso.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Driving forward. Figo. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Figo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 25. Bullet. Number 7.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 17. Figo. Number 8. Nedved.
He's found support out wide.
On the field. Number 11. Darwin Núñez.
And this is Rooney. Goes for a shot!
Rooney.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Raúl. Number 23.
Now this could be a chance.
Number 6. Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rooney. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Yamal tries to pass it through. And a chance! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rui Costa! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. Threads one in. Showing good feet. Gattuso. Shot could be on. And the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Desperate defending required here. And the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw and a...